1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello again. Just messing around with Dizzy Gillespie's tune, A Night in Tunisia. It's actually attributed to John Dizzy Gillespie and Frank Paparelli. Have to check him out. I don't know anything about him. Let's take a quick look at the lead sheet in Real Book Edition 6. Hopefully you have it, or you have something similar, some kind of lead sheet to follow. An interesting tune, very exotic sounding. It's kind of Middle Eastern, I think, from the bebop era. Yeah, this is it in the Real Book. And the form, I have problems with sometimes following forms. I think this might be like an A, B, C. But what throws me off is that you do the A a little bit before you get to the C. So let's take a look first at just the chord changes. So there's an intro. Okay, so the chords for that are going to be. So what it is E flat 7 going to D minor, E flat 7 going to D minor, E flat 7, D minor, okay, and then we're into the the main head. And then for that main head, the chords are going to start out the same. E flat 7, D minor, E flat 7, D minor, E flat, D minor, and then E half diminished, A7 flat 5, D minor. That's a 2-5 in D minor. You hit a repeat, go back for the second A section. E flat, D minor, E flat 7, D minor, E flat 7, D minor, and then again the 2, E minor 7 flat 5, the 5 chord, A7 flat 5, and home to the 1 chord, D minor. Now the B section is going to be A half diminished for 1 measure, D7 for, they have D7 flat 9 for 1 measure, and then G minor 6. They throw in the D7 for 2 beats here, and then back to G minor 6. Now we've got G half diminished, G minor 7 flat 5 for 1 measure, C7 flat 9 to F6. So it's resolving to a major. Now we hit the 2-5 again. E minor 7 flat 5 to A7 flat 5, back to D minor. Okay. I believe you go back there and you do 1 more A section. Now here's the C section. The C, the final portion of the melody. I'll give you the single notes first. A, G, E, A, G, E, A, G, E, A. Now, A, G, E flat, A, G, E flat, A, G, E flat, A. Now, A, F, D, A, F, D, A, F, D, A. And now, A, F, D flat, A, F, D flat. Now A, F sharp D, A, F sharp D. Now A, F natural D, A, E flat is how it's written. I mean, it's written as A flat. Oh, more coffee. It's written as F flat, but of course it's an E. So this final one is A, E, D flat, A, E, D flat. And then it finishes with, so it goes A, C. it's hard to get through. Let me give you one more look at that C section. I mean, I don't know how helpful it is or how much you can really see it on here, but yeah, where that C, the C letter in the box there, toward the bottom, that's this C section that I'm trying to convey. That part sounds really cool because the chords are kind of different and the melodies matching the chords. Okay, so the chords for this C section are going to be E minor 7 flat 5 for two measures, E flat 7 sharp 11, D minor for two measures, G7 sharp 11 for two measures, G minor with a major 7 for one measure, G minor 7 for one measure, G flat 7 with a sharp 9 for two measures, and then it's labeled here as solo break. F major 7, E minor 7 flat 5, A7, and then you'd be back to the top. Okay, so let's take a look at the introductory bass thing. It's outlining an E flat 7, and the next one is outlining a D minor 6. E flat 7, D minor 6, and then a little pause. At least that's the way Mr. Sunny Bass is doing it there in the background when I was playing with him. Now, the main melody. So what we're doing is, it almost looks like a B flat minor 7. So I'm playing. At the end there, I'm just playing a little double stop on strings 2 and 3. So here we go. You can actually hit that as a chord because it's an E flat 13, and the underlying chord is E flat 7. So of course they're interchangeable. Now here's the other. A, B flat A, G, E flat, C sharp D. Okay, you go back for another A section. And here likewise, just to fatten it up a little bit, I'm playing a double stop on strings 3 and 4 to get that fourth in there. Okay, now the B section. Now we're back for one more A. Now, here's the single note melody for the C section. Okay, now if you wanted to try to really get nuts, you could hit an initial chord for each one of those lines in this C section of the tune. So here's leading into the final section there. D minor with A on top, switch to E minor 7 flat 5. Okay, I'm barring the inside 4 strings. I've got the pinky on the 2nd string 10th fret. I've got the middle finger on the 4th string 8th fret. Here comes an E flat 7 sharp 11. G, E flat, A, G, E flat. I switched there because if I try to play it here, it's too hard to play that. It's too weird. rewind it a sec. Here we go back to the beginning of the C section. D minor, E minor 7 flat 5, E flat 7 sharp 11, D minor, G7 sharp 11. So let's take a look at this one. We've got the sharp 11 here, we've got the B, and we've got the F. The melody is the A on the first string, 5th fret. Okay. Now we've got a G minor, but with a major 7, which immediately changes to a G minor 9. And now we've got the G flat 7 with a sharp 9. You know, this is G sharp 7. If you put the sharp 9, it would be there. Let's dispense with the bass strings. Okay, kind of a convoluted tune, but it can be a lot of fun to play. Again, here's the introductory bass thing. Okay, then the head. Okay, you would play that again, then you would get into the B section. Final A again. Now, let's take a stab. It's going to be a weak stab, but here we go with the final C section. Okay, hope you got something out of it. Hope you like the tune. I find it's more fun to play than it is to listen to. Anyway, Night in Tunisia, John Dizzy Gillespie, 1944. Subscribe if you haven't, and please throw me a like if you like this kind of thing, and let me know if you have any questions. See you soon. Have a great day.